I didn't know if you was ready to start.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Hey Coworker Podcast. Some of your favorite not safe for work coworkers. I am RJ, and this is
Angela Renee Johnson,
a.k.a.
Big Rocks.
Not the little one.
Never the little one.
And we are your favorite not safe for work coworkers, home of you, the best coworkers in the world. Thank y'all for being here another week, liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with timestamps. We greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all for being here another week when you could have been anywhere in the world. How are you, friend?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Things are a bit rough mentally. Life is, doing what it does. But overall, things are cool. I'm not in any... I'm fed. I'm not stressed. I'm comfortable. I'm not worried. So just let the feelings be the feelings for now.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no cause of concern at this.
That's a real thing. And sometimes the hardest thing is
you can keep talking. I gotta put the do not disturb.
No problem. The hardest thing is realizing that sometimes the feelings are just the feelings and we gotta wait for them to pass. Yeah. And that part they don't tell you, and it just really, really sucks.
Yeah, and it's like you figure out ways to be while the feelings are there.
Yeah. There's going to be times where you can't coping skill your way out of this, where you can't ground your way out of this, where you can't anything, where you can't pray your way out. You're going to have to sit in whatever it is, and you got to be resilient and know that it's going to pass.
Yeah.
And that's just the answer, unfortunately.
And, you do that, and if you realize that these times are happening too often or lasting too long or happening too close together or whatever, then, it's time to
evaluate what's
get
going
some
on.
help.
Yeah.
Get some outside help. You can't do it all by yourself. Like, sometimes we got to just let the feelings be the feelings, but we got to recognize when the feelings being the feelings is hindering us.
True. And this is not in reference to you because I know you for real, so I know that you do the things that you're supposed to do, but also recognizing when we want help, we have to actually take the help.
Right.
Because sometimes help tells us to do the thing that we don't want to do. And you're like, bro, that sounds hard, or that you make that sound so easy. That's actually really
very
like
hard.
All of those, yeah. And I've been on both sides of that, where I've offered people help, and they be like, oh, I don't really like that, or they liked when I told you about the thing that the other person needed to do, but when I got to what you needed to do,
and that's always the thing. I be telling people that in my lives and stuff like that. Cause it's always funny when y'all laughing and kicking when I'm telling y'all this not a safe space. I will make fun of you, until it's your turn to be made fun of. No, but they do be in good spirits. It all be jokes. But then they be, but I thought it was a safe space. No, you didn't, cause you was over here kicking with me when we was talking about that one girl who broke her leg falling off the damn toilet. You was laughing then.
Falling off the toilet?
Did I not tell this story?
No. Who fell off the toilet?
I'm not at liberty to say. I told her I would not say nothing. But why would you come in my live? I didn't tell this story on here.
I don't think so.
So, okay, I was on live one day. One of my one of the members, she came in or whatever, and she was like, friend, I got to tell you something. I'm doing my makeup, right? She was like, friend, I got to tell you something. I was like, what's up? What happened? She said, I broke my leg. I immediately said, that is so fucking childish. You need to grow up. I didn't ask no questions.
I have heard the story.
Yeah. I was like, you need to grow up. At this age, we are too.
What the fuck was you doing?
And we got there. And see, I know where she lives. So I was like, oh no, it's probably snow. Did you slip on some ice? It was really cold. And she was like, no, I was constipated. She told me this in the live. I was constipated. I was on my phone. I sat on the toilet for a long time, got up, leg gave out, and broke. Bitch, do you know how hard you got to fall to break a bone?
Let me tell you.
It's not a nail. It's a bone.
Hey, Brody. Let me tell you something. You couldn't have waterboarded that information out of me. I wouldn't have told you.
The ice.
No. You would have had to hold my mama hostage. There ain't no way.
When I read that, I just had to move the camera out my face because I was doubled. I was ugly laughing. It wasn't even disrespect. It wasn't even that I was trying to not be disrespectful by laughing in her face. I was laughing so hard, I knew it was ugly, and I didn't want nobody to see. Girl, what? You volunteered that. Everybody in there was just like, let's go with the ice. Let's just go with the ice or the snow. You slipped. And then here's the funniest part of this whole story. I was telling this story on live like the next day or something like that. But before I started, I was like, I'm gonna tell the story because it's funny, but I'm not saying any names or giving any clues about who it is. Don't know about if you were in here yesterday when it happened. Don't say any names. Blah, blah, blah. One of my favorite friends came in, but she wasn't there for the beginning, but she heard me telling the story. And she was just like, who you talking about? Beep. And said the girl's name. Because she wasn't in there in the beginning when I was like, don't say her name. I don't want people to know who I'm talking about. She didn't hear me say that. She just heard me talking about it. So she was like, you talking about?
Oh, why are you like this? Girl.
Squirrel, you did that. She watched the show. Squirrel, you did that.
Foolishness.
But that's why I be bullying her too. I bully everybody who come in my life.
Bro, bullying people is fun. Like when you are friends with people, that's what people friends bully each other in funny ways, in ways that we have all like communicated are acceptable. Like for instance, when I was on TikTok, there was this one person I was friends with. I call her chicken killer every chance I get because she told this story about how she accidentally killed some chickens and she mourned them.
Multiple?
Yes. She ran them over.
Damn.
Yeah, so we call her chicken killer every chance we get.
I just imagine they was lined up like bowling pins, and she just how you like damn, it was a lot of them. It was a few. How you ain't see them? I don't know. It could have just been two. You asked. It could have just been two.
It was a few.
Damn.
I don't remember all the details of the story, but this is the thing. Once I labeled her chicken killer, she was chicken killer. It didn't matter how it was. She could have been slaughtering them, anything. She was killing chickens.
Yeah, no, yeah. But you don't call somebody you don't call somebody chicken killer if
they kill one chicken.
They kill one chicken, or if they killed a chicken on purpose. I wouldn't because I feel like you take pride in it.
Wait,
now if you kill them by profession, chicken killer. And if you kill him on accident, chicken killer.
Okay. Slightly, it's Black History Month. Did your family have a chicken bone? Like a child that they nicknamed Chicken Bone?
No. Nope. I have actually never heard that before in my life.
Have you not?
No.
Some things are so original.
It sounds incredibly Southern. It seems like it would be very Southern, but is it not? Because I am...
No, like, so my little brother, we nicknamed him Chicken Bone because he used to suck on the chicken bone.
Yeah.
Just like my dad.
Yeah.
When he was like a baby. Do
you know any other chicken bones? This
So
might be a you thing.
This is my family thing.
This might be an original experience for him.
When you accidentally stumble on the family trauma. Just in front of everybody. Just, oh, okay, I was interested.
You know how things go through phases in the comments, like the type of comments that people leave. Like recently it was, you know what, hell yeah, that'll be in the comments. It's just the things that we all say. One of my favorites is whenever somebody is doing some wild shit, just crazy when somebody's like, this might be an original experience. Because it's so often where I'm always like, damn, I don't have no, like everything I think I was the only one. No, that's what y'all be doing too. Like, but no, there was this girl who she was just ashing her blunts on her headboard. Like she would just reach up. I'm assuming.
You got me.
I'm assuming we didn't see her do it. We just seen her cleaning it up. I didn't see her do it, but I'm assuming the only way you would do something like that is because of there is no excuse. I don't want anybody to think that but I can see how, like, if you're trifling, because it's easy. You know what I'm saying? I can see that's the only way. Because if you have to get up and do this, baby, just go get a cup. You could have. The caption gonna say, "Ain't no ashtrays in this house." Somebody gonna say, "Buy one." You could have used a cup, a napkin,
bro,
a shot glass. If you are ashing blunts on your headboard, you absolutely have a shot glass in your house. I'm positive you have a shot glass in your home.
You don't have a saucer of any kind? Do you have any type of?
You don't got no paper towels?
You don't got no regular dishes? You ain't got
a plate?
You ain't got a plastic cup? You don't got a plastic bowl? Nothing? Nigga, what?
Yeah.
That's
She went to clean it off and just, it was
Hold
soot.
on, before it was black?
No, that's nigga shit. No,
yeah, when you said blunt, I said, oh yeah. But I just had to go back.
Umar said, I don't think this white folks. This is Negroes. It might be white folk, but I think this is Negroes.
Sometimes, yo, bro, this is the thing. We love to say when white folks do things that are trifling. Shit. Yeah. But sometimes when niggas nig, bro.
Yeah. Every group.
Hey, I'm gonna tell the truth during Black History Month. Y'all got me fucked up with the way y'all behave. Yeah. I be like, why are we like this? Yeah. Occasionally. And not even on no like anti-black, but like no, but like genuinely.
Why are you
this way? Why do we do this?
The answer is almost always trauma though. That's always my answer.
And we stumble back to it yet again.
Whenever somebody asks me, oh my gosh, why are you like this? Trauma.
Bro.
Laughing is a defense mechanism.
Oh my God. So did you know that first of all, this is going to be so random. Did you know that like racism can be regional?
Do you mean like the type of racism? Mm-hmm.
So like, it'd be like, okay, do you know what the Bon Marché is?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So as we know, I'm a military brat, but I've kind of been everywhere a little bit. I've spent a lot of time in England. I spent a lot of time in Pacific Northwest. There used to be a store in the Pacific Northwest called the Bon Marché. Do you know that song Deo?
How does it go?
Deo. Deo. Mm-hmm. They like, I'm mad, me wanna go home. So that song, I didn't know anything about that song, right? As a kid, when I heard that song, the only way I knew that song was that the song was Deo. One day sail, one day sail at the Bon Marché. And now, as an adult, I realize that the song Deo is actually about black exploitation in the workforce. And then they took and used that song to sell clothes.
Yeah.
It was the 90s.
No, still. People do that. People don't be listening. Bro. Well, no, that's intentional. But you know the first thing that popped in my head? When people be playing Pretty Wings by Maxwell at their wedding.
Bro, that is a breakup song. It is a gorgeous song.
It's beautifully sung. Sing it. Sang? Sung.
It's beautifully
singed. It's not singed.
Oh no. It was beautifully sung.
Sung?
Yeah, it was beautifully sung.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. That's a real friend moment. Where you like, nah, yeah.
I was watching the video. It was also two people. It looked like they were either doing a podcast or on a stream. It was two guys, and he was trying to say some word, and he messed it up, and the dude was like, find it, because that ain't it.
I believe I've had to do that a couple times. It's hilarious because now we're in the stage of our relationship where little one trusts me to do that for her. So she'll say a certain word and I'll be like, nope. That's what do you think that word means?
No, I saw somebody say, okay, give me a synonym for that word. What's another word that you think that word means? Yes.
Exactly that.
He was like, his friend was like, and that behooved me. He was like, to do what? He was like, what?
No. Yeah, you got to. There has to be something else after that.
And he was like, yeah, you don't know what? Give me another word that you think behooved me. Like that means the same thing. Yeah. Cause I don't think you know what that word means,
bro. Or the moments where like someone just Colleen mispronounces something. Mm-hmm. Like what that dude was like, it's Tupperware. It's like, no, but go back. I said the first part again. Mm-hmm. She's done that a couple times. But like, ha 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 ha. Who taught you to say that?
Also, me in a relationship, I don't never let that make it. Huh? You said what? Say it again.
I know you don't, bro.
Don't. No, I don't let him make it.
Ever.
Nah, one time, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I've already started the story, so I got to tell it. One time, this nigga gonna tell me he didn't know. And if you talk about my man, bitch, I'm gonna talk about your mama.
Oh, okay.
He said he didn't know what Groundhog Day was. He thought it had something to do with leap year.
Okay.
They are very. No, they're not. No, they're not.
As country as Vet is, that's surprising.
Why?
I would assume that he would know all the like Negro star signs and rituals and spiritual.
Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
That's not Negro.
It's not, but I feel like he would know about that. It's surprising that he wouldn't know. I feel like if we dropped Vet off in the wilderness, he could find his way with the stars. That's genuinely how I feel about him.
Loop.
I couldn't. If you give me a map and a compass and a protractor, like and orient me to where I am, I can find anything. But I feel like that Negro can do it by the stars. Like, and that's the difference between officer shit and enlisted shit.
Okay, so he was in an accident when he was in the military.
Okay, yeah.
And so he had to have all kind of surgeries and stuff. One of the accidents, it messed up his like memory, or whatever. So like he he has to use his GPS most places. Like he remembers, but he doesn't trust that he remembering the right thing. So I wonder. I think that's different though, right? Like. Cause one time this nigga, I was like, I don't know where I'm at. He was like, oh, is the sun setting in the east or the west? Boy, shut the fuck up. Like, what are you talking about? Please don't piss me off. Please. Where is the sun in relation to you? Get it? Like, don't ask me no stupid shit like that.
Oh my God. So
so yeah, he probably could, because I think that's a different directional sense.
So this is the thing. I'm imagining me saying that to little one and her having us like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Why would you ask me that?
Just laughing, because I would have asked her that because I know she don't know.
Right.
So I would be doing it to antagonize her.
Right. But see, I know I
know he's genuinely asking you.
Yeah, but that's the same. Like, I be asking him where he at when he driving. That nigga don't fucking know. It's the same thing. I be like, oh, where you at? Oh, I don't know. The sign right here say. Oh, okay.
Bro, sometimes I feel like real love is just trolling each other.
Yeah. I once saw a video of Michelle and Barack, and they were asking Barack who's funnier between the two of them. Did you ever see that video? Yeah, they asked him who was funnier between him and Michelle, and he said, "Well, I'm gonna have to go with Michelle because, she's allowed to make jokes about me, but I'm not allowed to make jokes about her, so I can't be funny." and you motherfucking right. Don't play with me.
That's so.
Because what the fuck is so funny? Do you hate me, nigga? And no, I be on his ass.
Bro, occasionally I do that with little one just to see like what she does. Like I'll just be like, she'll like say something that I did wrong. I'll be like, so you hate me? And she has no idea what to do with that. She's so caught off guard. I'm like, it's not fun when I do it to you.
Right.
Oh, it doesn't feel good. Okay.
Yeah. And when put in positions like that, my immediate response is joke. Like if he was to, now granted, I'm not one of those girls either. I'm not one of those like, oh, well, you hate me because you said, and I'm really not one of those people. But if he did that to me, I probably would just joke and be like, figure it out. No. But I wouldn't laugh because that really put it over the edge.
So with us, it'd be like, I'd be like, hey babe, can you like grab that thing from me on the way? You hate me. Cause I asked you to do this. Okay, all right. The next time she'd be like, babe, I'm hungry. Oh, you hate me. What do you mean? Why would you say that? Yeah, you bit now. Yeah. Also, I'm realizing she actually does not drink enough water. Mm-hmm. She be playing like she be drinking enough water and be fooling a nigga. We're not going for that no more. Yeah. We're too old.
See, although I am your friend first.
Yeah.
I knew. I didn't say anything. in female and girl code.
In solidarity?
Solidarity.
Yeah,
No,
I caught it. I was like... Like, I'm on your ass.
I know this. I'm sure this is not what she was doing, but why am I picturing her just like with a cup and a straw, just pretending like it's just at her lips? Like she sucked up enough of the water to get it like to her mouth, but she's just holding it there, pretending to swallow. Like she's not actually drinking anything.
she's like, I don't really drink water throughout the day. She's like, I just get to a time where I be like, oh, I haven't had any water, and I just go and gulp down a bunch of water. I was like,
oh, is that not okay?
That's not typically how I would do it.
So she ain't you. Some people take the lump sum. Some people take the annuity.
The problem with that way is, though, she forgets often to go back and actually drink the water.
Oh, yeah, she got to follow through.
Yeah.
I don't, but she does.
This is one of those, it's great for everybody else.
Yeah.
But you're not doing that shit.
Yeah, no, I wasn't drinking enough water, and I went to the bathroom, and I could smell my pee, and I went and drank a gallon of water in the bathroom at that time. I almost drowned. I drank so much fucking water. I almost drowned myself. At some point, the water wasn't even going in my mouth no more. It was like I almost bathed in it. I could smell my pee. It wasn't crazy, but I could smell it.
So
no,
absolutely.
No. I'm a wildin' out here. Yeah. And this is funny. They have these pills, these like cranberry pills for whenever you get a UTI. Mm-hmm. And I'll take them every now and then if I feel like I'm getting a UTI or anything, I'll take them. But the ones that I was taking, I have tried a new brand, and it has cranberry in it, and it changes the color of your pee. It makes it like orange, not just dark, but it's like orange. And so the first time I peed after I took it was in the middle of the night. I didn't turn the light on or anything, but when I looked it down in the toilet, I was like, well, that looks a little dark, but it's dark in here. I'm not going to pay any attention to it. Went back to pee the next morning. I almost called the ambulance. What the fuck is going on? Why is my pee this color? Am I rotting from the inside out? Bitch, I thought it was over. Why is my pee coming out this color? But it's okay. It just the medicine changes the color of your pee from the cranberries. Yeah.
Fair.
I thought it was done.
Oh, you thought you were about to die.
Yeah, I thought something was already
something
dead.
was very, very wrong.
I thought something was already dead. Yeah.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm. I'm rewatching Ted Lasso again. And one of my favorite episodes is, do you remember the episode when Roy's niece had bad breath?
Yeah.
Oh.
The way they handled her was so...
Oh, my goodness. When he said... when Keely went first, he was like... If she started gagging and shit... Keely, she feels bad enough. Why are you doing all of that? And then he said, let me smell your breath. And that little girl blew her breath in his face, and he said... I think you might be dying.
Bro... Oh my God, that show was so funny.
It's so good.
It's
so good. The character arcs, the development. Rewatching it, it's like there are some shows I wish I could go back and watch for the first time, and Ted Lasso is one of those shows. But I would still just keep rewatching it because it is just as good the next time when you know what you're looking for. Like rewatching it, especially with Jamie. As soon as you start noticing the change, like what's happening,
Jamie's becoming
literally from the second the therapist gets there. From the first time Jamie talks to the therapist, you can, like, when you're paying attention to it, like when you've already seen it, you can start seeing his arc.
Yeah,
from right then. Yeah, it's such a good show.
Yeah, I actually need to finish it. I'm still like in one of them things, but there's like I need to finish that. I also need to finish The Wire. And The Sopranos. I never finished that one either. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's on one of them like tiers of TV shows that I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna finish. I'm surprised that I finished Insecure.
Yeah, Insecure and Ted Lasso I only finished because I went back and rewatched it with Vaughn. And
I haven't finished This Is Us.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
That show.
I don't watch that for the same reason I don't watch Grey's.
It's gonna make you. So Grey's is so this. the thing with Grays is Grays will get you hooked, and it's overly dramatic. Every episode is a life or death. Something crazy is happening. This Is Us. You're gonna want to cry at least once an episode. Something's gonna happen. They're gonna play that, which is why I felt like Jasmine Sullivan like sampled. It sounds like Jasmine sampled like the score from This Is Us with one of her songs on her most recent project from
Hotels.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the song. Lost Ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that was a tangent.
Do we have a docket?
Yes, we do. Kind of, sort of. I be offline. I've really enjoyed being offline. Really enjoy being offline. Let me see. Sorry, I saw a bunch of things that are on the docket. Valentine's Day, of course. First of all, did you watch Super Bowl? Did you see Super Bowl performance?
I saw whatever's on TikTok and Instagram.
Okay. Have you had any thoughts about it?
About the performance itself?
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was good.
Okay. And about the discourse surrounding it?
Shut the fuck up. God damn. It's always something. Like, okay, yes, there was a lot of messaging and a lot of people missed it. But I hate y'all to come on here with the discourse, and it's just like, y'all are missing the point. You missed he had Samuel L. Jackson up there dressed from head to toe like Uncle Sam. It's very clear. Anybody who didn't want to see it, guess what? They not going to. It's not like. It's pretty clear. It's pretty obvious. Even if they didn't get the message, it's pretty obvious that there was one.
Yes.
Okay. Can we just let it be that? Then I see everybody talking about what was going on while they were actually there, whether the crowd was into it or not. But guess what? There were way more people watching at home who did like it than however many people was there in that stadium. It genuinely doesn't matter.
Because
you can't judge how good the performance was by the people that were there, because we're watching it and we enjoyed it.
And the people that are there are not regular people. Those are people that can afford $5,000 to $10,000 Super Bowl tickets. When he says they not like us, he's not talking about the people, for the most part, that are in the stadium.
Yeah. Yeah, and now I do feel like Kendrick could have performed. There's some songs that he shouldn't have not performed. Why are you not performing either Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe or Money Trees?
He's not going to do Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Wait. Sorry. No, I'm thinking that there was another one. But but he should. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe is such a...
Yeah, you could have did that or Money Trees or whatever. I do feel like there was some songs that he could have performed that he didn't, but it was what it was. I don't know if you was expecting anything other than this from Kendrick, then you're not a fan of Kendrick.
Yeah, you don't.
The storytelling is his thing. That is the reason why Good Kid, Mad City is one of the only albums that I will personally say I called a classic album from the day it came out. The first listen through, I said, oh yeah, this is one of them ones. I will never not play this. And I still play it to this day. Good Kid, Mad City is it's a perfect project to me. Like the interludes, the song, the way it goes from it is a perfect project to me.
Do you skip songs?
It depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm listening to the album, no, I don't. If I am listening to music and a song from that album comes on, I may skip it if that's not what. But anytime I'm like, I want to listen to Good Kid, Mad City, I put it on, listen to it all the way through.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I do skip a song, it might be towards the middle of the song once I've heard what I wanted to hear, like a verse or like if he got somebody on the song that I don't really care about at the end, I might. Yeah, I've listened to Kendrick verse and then I might turn it or whatever. But Good Kid, Mad City is a perfect project to me. Okay. So I knew since then the story. That's what Kendrick does. He's always been this way. So like if I put on because there are to me like albums that I'll put on and I want to listen to the album and I just do not enjoy that song and I'm gonna skip it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't feel like that really takes away from anything because
no, but then there are albums that I don't skip a motherfucking thing.
Yeah,
you did this perfectly, and there's so few of those albums. I think I have like maybe 2. Talib Kweli, Reflection Eternal is the first album I ever had that I did that with, and I was like, oh wow, fantastic album, love it.
I feel that way about Friday Night Lights by J. Cole.
Is that you feel like that's his best project?
In me, that is the best thing he's ever put out. That is the best body of work he's put out, in my opinion.
I put the only other project I would put that up against. Well, there's 2 other ones. Forest Hill Drive. Forest Hill Drive. I put that up against there, and no, I can't even. I want to say Born Center, but now we look at Born Center and the first, like, nigga.
At the beginning of the first song, the first verse, like, damn near the first bar.
And like, and when I listened to it then, I didn't think nothing about it.
It wasn't until Kid Fury for
me. Yeah, and then you go, oh shit.
Yeah. That's not okay. It did not cross my mind. I loved it up until one day.
Yeah,
they talked about it on the read, and that because the Kid Fury used to love J. Cole. He used to love J. Cole.
Yeah,
and that was his like, that's my man type, you know. Yeah. And then after that, it was like, yeah, no, I'm good. And I didn't even, it didn't even register to me.
Which is.
But Born Center is still my favorite J. Cole album. Like, so it would be number 2 after, it would be my favorite after Friday Night Lights. But it would be Friday Night Lights, Born Center, Forest Hill Drive, Sideline Story, which is the first one. And then For Whom This Hold'em Bell. No. KLD. He has some that I haven't listened to. So I haven't listened to anything really since I haven't listened to anything. Forest Hill Drive, from being completely honest.
I listened to KOD and I was like, this album's not really for me. You did this to show the little kids that you can do what they can do.
I don't think that's what it was. He did do that, and that's why I didn't like it either. But I saw an interview or something of him saying that he did it that way, mocking, like, the whole album is about this rap culture and how it glorifies drug use and addiction and all that kind of stuff. So the repetitiveness is that, like, the way he was, it's like them, but it's not necessarily to show that I can do that, but like bringing attention to, making fun of, like, y'all all sound the same, y'all all sound just like this because y'all all on these same drugs, fucking these same women, going to the same place, y'all all doing the exact same things. That's why y'all all sound alike, which is like this. But I didn't feel like that was necessary. I feel like you could have told them that without sounding like that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like that. That's not why I listened to you.
I didn't, yeah.
But, yeah, I still have, like, J. Cole's first 5 CDs, like his first 5 albums, I still have on disc.
I'm like, we're talking about this. I have discographies in my hand as we speak. I'm trying to think about, because J. Cole, because the thing I'm thinking about is, do you listen to Wale as well?
No.
At all?
I don't dislike Wale, but there is no Wale album on my phone. There might be a couple of random popular songs. I love the song Bad that he had with that one girl. I don't like the remix with Rihanna though. You remember, is it Bad? Tierra something.
Tierra Thomas.
Yeah. But
he had a couple of songs with Tierra Thomas, and then I think Tierra Thomas was signed to him, and then I think something happened where they had a falling out. Or, like, I think in his words, if Rihanna asked to get on your record, you let Rihanna on your record, which
I think the song did well. I won't say I dislike it. I don't prefer it to the original though. I like the original better.
Because if we're honest, Rihanna has a tone, but Rihanna
can't sing.
No.
Nope.
And we love Rihanna's tone. It does a very specific thing for us, and like, we need it in specific ways. And she's gotten better, but Rihanna, because let's not do that. Rihanna.
No, Beyonce.
I don't want no smoke with nobody's fan base. Rihanna, because those are two of the most crazy ones.
Yeah.
Rihanna don't sing all that well. Like she is vastly improved, and now we're getting to the point where she can sing.
What do you mean getting to we haven't heard this girl open her mouth with a melodic. When is the last time? Oh, well, she performed.
Yeah,
somewhere.
We heard her perform. She did the Super Bowl.
Red. Yeah, maybe last year.
Not last year. It was a couple years ago. She did the Super Bowl.
It was
she didn't even have an album out.
Yeah,
and they were just like, "Yeah, do the Super Bowl." But when you're a big enough artist, they don't care.
But also like Jay-Z. Yeah.
I think Beyonce may have done it like
the Super Bowl.
I think Beyonce's done the Super Bowl like a couple of different times.
Well, Jay-Z just bought. I mean, not just, but like this is more recent than the last few years.
There's been more,
involvement. But what y'all do for Valentine's Day?
Oh, for Valentine's Day, we went to Fogo so a Brazilian steak. Did you as well?
Should have. We also went to a Brazilian steakhouse, but it was ass. We should have just went to. We usually go to, or we've been to Kamagaucha, but which is just another one. But the one we went to, it was not good. So was it on this side of town? Because there's a bunch of them, all along West Side. I don't know where it was. I just be a girl. I was just in the.
You just riding.
Yeah.
So we went. So what I realized is it might have been the fact that you should just not go to a restaurant on Valentine's Day, because we went to Fogo de Chao and I enjoyed being there with her. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed spending time with her because we went for lunch. We was like, I'm gonna take the day off and we'll beat the rush. Mm-hmm. Maybe it'll be quieter in there. We got there. That was not at all the case. Damn. It was loud as fuck in that motherfucker. It was everybody everywhere. So I didn't really get like the cuts of meat that I wanted to get because I assumed everybody wanted those. So, and it didn't, it felt rushed. Mm-hmm. Salad bar was still fire, but a couple of things from there that I would normally get were missing. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is just not as I would. And then the lemonade wasn't busting hot.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
So yeah,
they had some boiled eggs up there at the salad bar, and you saw my video.
Yeah, like bro, deviled eggs would have been a very different story.
Right,
I agree. I'm not eating boiled eggs.
Boiled egg at this restaurant, sir.
At a
Vaughn, please.
At a Brazilian steakhouse. You think I'm wasting room on a boiled egg? Hey, we're being strategic about this.
And then there was this it was artichoke hearts. I didn't know what it was. We had to ask somebody what it was. It was sitting in this. I don't know how you cook them. I've never had artichoke. I think the only time I've ever had it is like fried with octopus, like
okay,
But I've never just had artichoke hearts before. So I was like, well, I'm gonna try it. I got it. As soon as I tried to cut into it, I didn't like the texture. I was like, that's not giving what I thought it was gonna.
It was like, I'm immediately done.
No.
Oh.
Cut it a small piece, smelled it, and was like, this doesn't really smell good. Tried it anyway.
Okay.
And it actually wasn't that bad in the beginning, and then it got terrible and I had to spit it out. I almost puked. It was so bad. So that was from the salad bar. That was in the beginning. So I was like, oh, I guess I don't like artichokes. That's fine. Whatever, you live, you learn. By the end of the night, I was just like, maybe it's actually okay, and it's just bad here because these motherfuckers can't cook in this bitch. Now I got to try it again just to see if it's actually good or if they just messed it up. Like none of the stuff that they brought by was good. The salmon was okay, but that was really it. Every other piece of meat that they brought by, it wasn't good. They saw that I wasn't really eating, that my plate was pretty empty and stuff. So one of the guys came by and he was like, are you waiting for anything in particular? Like he brought us a menu. Like, is there anything you want us to bring by? And the only thing I saw in there, like I had tried the meat and I was like, I'm just not a fan of the way y'all cooking meat in here. So no, but they had scallops on the menu and I like scallops. So I asked for scallops. It was legit about an hour before they brought them over, and it was 3 little baby ass scallops.
But
and they were overcooked.
I hate when I have to special order things at a Brazilian steakhouse because that's not on your like regular shit that you walk around with menu. Yeah. This is why I come over here, bro.
Yeah.
Then because you're gonna make me pay the what's the name price on top of this special order. No, dog.
Yeah, nothing about it was good. We ended up going to not Torchy's, Velvet Taco.
Tough.
Yeah, because I did we went home and just was sitting in the car, and then when we was getting ready to get out, I was like, ooh, just realized I'm hungry because I did not eat there. It was not good. I don't have anything nice to say.
And this is the thing. I'm not completely down on Fogo de Chao. I think it was good. I think it was just that day. Everything felt rushed.
If you go somewhere out to eat, the service is good, but the food is nasty, do you still tip?
Service is good, but yes, I still tip.
Yeah. But I feel like I got to tip in cash. And I damn near want to put it in your pocket.
Yeah. I really wish I would have tipped and I would have had cash to tip because my server was excellent. The servers were good. They were trying. It was overpacked in there.
It was just too many people.
Because it even felt like they put extra seating in here
to fill
the space because they knew that they were going to have extra patrons. It didn't. Yeah, it just was a lot. So never again will we do another Valentine's Day where we go out to eat. If we do decide to spend some money, maybe I'll get some catering because. And also catering is not necessarily that expensive for two people.
It's really not. Especially with the experience and everything. Like last year for Steak and BJ Day, I had a chef come over and she did an appetizer, a steak with 2 sides, a dessert. She customized us a drink, like our own drink. And it was like $300. And she came to our house, she set everything up, she boxed everything up, put it in the fridge, cleaned up, washed the dishes, left for like 300, like I think maybe like $350.
For as much as you would spend, yeah, I'm down. Especially if I can get like fancy that and we can be in like athleisure in the crib with some candlelight, I'm with it.
Yeah. When you include the experience and the fact that you don't have to go anywhere, you don't have to clean up. It's like home cooked food, but you don't have to clean up and do the dishes or nothing like that. And she brought like decorations and stuff. She brought the candles and all of that stuff because you can let her know what type of occasion it is. And she brought some of that stuff too. She had made these ice cubes beforehand that she brought like with fruit in them and all of that stuff. Like, and it was only like $350. I thought it was gonna be way more than that.
That's pretty good. I remember I was gonna use her for the proposal, and then I decided we'll do it a different way. So we'll go this way. This will be surprising. It'll catch her off guard. Yeah. And I had to fake her. I had to lie to her because she thought we was going somewhere else
for the proposal.
Yeah, she thought she thought it was gonna happen when we were supposed to go to see the lights because it was like, oh, we were coming up to the end of November. I was like, oh yeah, they're starting the lights for December. Let's go over here. She was like, oh okay. So she thinks it's coming in. Got your ass.
But you had poetry that night, right?
Yeah, she didn't know.
Oh, she didn't know about the show or
she
nothing.
Didn't know the show was before that. She knew I had a poetry show, but she didn't even know if she was going or what's the name. And I was like, no, I would like you to be there. Please be on time.
Yeah. Oh, y'all didn't come there together?
No, I made sure that she came with me this time.
Wait, what?
She doesn't always go, and sometimes if she does go, she doesn't come with me so that she can leave because she knows I'm probably gonna stay the majority of the night. Okay. She may not want to,
but she did come with you this time.
Okay. I was like, no, you ride with me.
Gotcha.
But there will be no. You will not ruin this.
Right, showing up late or not here. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like,
yeah. Now there won't be one. You'll never know that this was a thing for the night.
Let's see what else we got that's on here. Trump of course did it again, but I don't know. I don't have the energy to deal with all that. We talked about Super Bowl performances. Oh, have you heard about Anthony Edwards and Aisha Howard?
I don't think I know either of those people.
Oh, so I'm going to introduce something new to you. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it like this: 23-year-old NBA superstar Anthony Edwards is supposedly having a child by 38-year-old brand ambassador.
That was shady as hell.
What?
Saying actress and then saying, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Sorry, it's not actress. It's singer.
Singer/brand ambassador. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, it's brand ambassador. Because I'm going in order that she has it on her Instagram profile. It's like something CEO, brand ambassador, something else. I think it's like model and then singer, which I'm like, it's last. I feel like you don't even believe this.
Right. Okay.
But it's here to like save face. Because I've never heard a song by this lady. She is 38. Oh, and she is also the mother of another rapper's child by the name of Lil Baby.
Oh, okay. Lil Baby got multiple kids. Yeah. I mean, I figured. I just didn't know, but I figured.
That's one of his baby moms.
Okay.
So she is having a baby by Anthony Edwards. She had apparently texted Anthony Edwards to be like, "Hey, I'm pregnant." That nigga texted her back, "LOL, get an abortion." Mm-hmm. She said, "You know want something?" She basically texted him to like confirm that that's what he said, and he texts back, "Yes," so fast it said he's. It autocorrected. It said, I said, "Yo, this nigga is not." So he was, and then she was like, she said, she said, "Do you hate me?" And he said, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at this. But okay, basically, I think both of these people are awful people, which is why I'm laughing. But he texts you back so fast, like he does not want to have a child. But he was like, she was like, "Why do you hate me?" He was like, because you're making another single parent child. Quite literally, he was just like, "I have no desire to be in this child's life." Like I quite literally despise you, and I don't want to have anything to do with anything you have to do with, including a child. And I just was like, "You're horrible." Also, she was like, "I guess this is a lesson we're both just gonna have to learn." He said, "I'm not trying to learn no lesson." So, Oh, and then she filed for the part of it that I was like, "Oh, you're a scammer." She filed for paternity and everything in Los Angeles. Like she moved to Los Angeles to file for like child support there. She don't actually live there though. She been in Georgia. Mm-hmm. So she moved to LA so that she could file from there. They're both from Atlanta, but because he lives, everybody's playing games, chasing bags.
Okay. All right. Before you told me what he said, when she said, "Why do you hate me?" I was kind of on his side. Mm-hmm. Now run that nigga for his motherfucking pockets. You don't get to go into situations and make these situations. You talking about go get an abortion? How about you don't get her pregnant? You got her pregnant. You were the first line of defense in not bringing a baby into this world. Don't nut in her. Period. Point blank. You can't be mad at nobody for not wanting to get an abortion if you didn't want to pull out. Let's start there. And then you want to talk about. I agree. And then, but then to be like, "Oh, well, I ain't trying to learn no lessons." Don't give a fuck. You're about to. It don't matter what you want to do, nigga. I know where you work. It don't matter if you want to learn the lesson or not. You about to run that nigga pockets. Go to the most expensive. Because to tell me, "Oh, because you doing this, I don't want nothing to do with that." You shouldn't have got me pregnant then.
I fully agree. I also think she's a predator.
And that is why I was on his side. I agree with you that they're both terrible people. That is why I was on his side. But even then, she didn't. Even then, you taking zero accountability just pushed me over the. I mean, he is 23, but niggas do this shit. You can't give too much of that because a nigga at 35 will do that exact same
but
shit.
The thing is, he's already got several kids by a few different women.
Oh, well. So you know what? So you know how making babies work. You deserve what you got. I'm so sorry. I hope she run his pockets. I really do, because you're not finna sit up here and tell me like I got myself pregnant. You can't talk to me like that. Like, if she said I'm pregnant and he said, damn, I'm really not in a position, like we not happy, we not fucking around like that, we was just having sex, or what, like if he talked to her and maybe tried to like be decent about it instead of immediately going to shit, I don't know what you finna do. No, I know exactly what I'm finna do.
Awesome, like I hate you.
Because you got me pregnant. What?
This is the thing. Also, jumping to just as a nigga who's been where he's, or that wasn't a real situation, but like who thought he was in the situation that he was in, jumping immediately to I hate you was what I felt like, but it wasn't what I was like, that's not going to help the situation. It changed my mind. I was like, that's simply you being emotional. That's simply you responding from a place of emotion that is going to, because this is the thing, you could be dealing with someone who now is thinking, she could have been clear-headed and could have been thinking, you know what, I actually don't really think that this is a situation that I want to be in. I'm not really interested in like him.
That was never gonna happen, but
that could be the type of person she could be fairly rational or like leaning in that direction, and then you say some dumb shit to her,
especially because all she said was I'm pregnant, right?
Yeah,
like all she said was I'm pregnant. She didn't say I can't wait for us to be a family.
There are text messages. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen the exact text messages because the text messages were like are now court document.
Oh, okay,
which is why niggas was talking about like he texts back so fast. Yes, that it said he's, which I some about that. How can you hate somebody so? That is such a profound hate.
He's 23. And that's really what she get for fucking with a 23-year-old. But at the end of the day, unfortunately, she didn't do nothing illegal. That boy is of age. He is an adult. He is legal. Unfortunately, is moral doesn't,
and a millionaire.
But
like he came into the league and they told him there will be people that are going to try to go. So it doesn't. So no, I'm not going to victim blame him and be like, oh no, this is. But also, nigga, don't make it easy for folks. Don't put yourself in positions where it makes it easy for people. People should not be terrible and should not try to prey on you, but also, nigga, don't make it easy for them.
Yeah, keep your fucking dick in your pants. Or wrap that shit up.
Wear a condom.
Wrap that shit up.
At a bare minimum.
Vet. You fucking a bitch who got a baby by Lil Baby? You don't think she want another? Y'all pass around the same bitches all the time and wonder why they doing the same shit to you that they did to everybody else. Bow Wow and Future.
This is the thing.
Bow Wow and Future both dated Sierra, right? Mm-hmm. They share a baby mama. They share a baby mama. Bow Wow only got one kid as far as I know, but his baby mama is Joey Chavez. She also has a baby with Future. Y'all just be passing around the same bitches over and over again, all up and through there. Like, I don't know. Even the grooming. I can't call it that. The only reason I can't call it grooming is because he not regular nigga. If these were regular people, she 43 she 38, he 23. I feel differently about that because she can teach him something. She can. It
would be different it would be grooming if she started showing up to his high school basketball games.
Right.
That would be grooming.
Well, you didn't say grooming. You said predator. Yeah. I don't consider it that because he not no regular. What can she offer to him? What can she show him that he can't get from anybody else?
You can still prey on millionaires. Like looking to hustle and take advantage of millionaires is a way.
That's what you mean by predator.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you mean predator in the sense of like that person is too young. You just mean in the sense of scamming him.
So like you think in the sense of one, their age difference. Their age difference. Okay, so when we look at it, we have to like break down the different power dynamics that are at play here, mm-hmm. right? So we have their age difference. She's in a position of power over him because she has vastly more life experience than he does at 23. He is a millionaire. She is not. Mm-hmm. She is making money off of the last nigga that she had a baby from and whatever other businesses that she has going on.
And singing.
Yeah, singing and modeling and being a brand ambassador. She's making money off of those things and is making money from child support. Mm-hmm. He is a millionaire who is making money off of playing basketball. They're not equal there. So whereas you have these things like, so he's above her in money and power because he has that there, but she is vastly more experienced than him.
I don't know that I believe that though. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not being biased and I'm trying to see it objectively, and I just
objectively from a life experience point, she has more. Yeah,
well, I don't know that we can just assume. I mean, she has more in the sense of she has more time. She's been here for more days, but I don't know. I don't know.
She's already. This is the other thing. She's the experience that he's about to have with what's her name. She's already had a child by a rich rapper / athlete. Pro visible ass nigga and has made money off of this first time already and is now seeming like she's attempting to do the same thing again.
But he also already has other kids that he already paying child support for. He ain't new to this. That ain't like you dealing with somebody who you have kids.
Let me look up.
Okay, yeah, because I'm going off what you said. I don't know.
I don't know how many baby mamas Anthony Edwards.
But even if it's one. Well, I can't assume that person is on child support, but guess what? I can almost guarantee if he is not on child support for that kid, it's probably because he didn't say, yeah, I hate you. I'm not bringing that baby into. I'm not doing that. Because that'll make me do it. that would absolutely make me do it. That would make me run straight to the fucking child support office, because who are you talking to? You put yourself in the situation when you got me pregnant. You shouldn't have did that. You had the first line of defense. I don't give men no grace and no shit like that. You cannot be mad at somebody for not wanting to go and undergo a process, a procedure to get an abortion. You can't be mad at that person for not wanting to do that when you didn't want to pull out. All you had to do was not get her pregnant, and there wouldn't be no abortion for her to get.
So 3 different women alleged paternity for 3 different children. All filed fraternity for baby number for 4. Jesus Christ. So he's had, so this was October of 2024. There was an article about he allegedly welcomed 3 children with 3 different women and filed for a paternity of a possible baby number 4. The athlete, famously known as Anthony Edwards, discussed his family in the Netflix documentary that was talked about, where they were talking about, I think it's the Olympic thing.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, you're not new to this. You know exactly. I don't know how many. Has he been in the NBA? Is he new?
Yeah.
He's been in the NBA or he's new?
He's been in the NBA.
Okay, so some of them kids are probably post you being in the NBA. Yeah. Oh yeah, 2024. He just welcomed 3. Okay, you're not new to this. You know how this shit go. October, a few months ago, nigga. You turn around and do the same thing again?
This may be a story that we're just now hearing about. Or
she might be one of those 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's just, I'm not gonna say I won't, that she doesn't have the power there. I just don't think I don't think life experience alone, just being older, you don't think it's
significant enough to match up to.
I think his power vastly outweighs hers.
Okay.
And I don't think he didn't see this coming. At 23,
you think he has enough experience, enough life experience, enough street smarts, and has been through enough to judge whether or not someone is trying to take advantage of him and get money from him.
I think he's been in the NBA and has enough money long enough to know not to get people pregnant if you don't plan on having kids with them. It doesn't really matter what that person's intention is. That person can come in here with every intent on taking you for everything you got. Don't give it to them.
This would also depend on, and I assume that if you're having this many children by this many women, that you are not wearing condoms.
Right.
That you were just out here wilding. I don't know that to be the case, and I don't know that you didn't attempt to take precautions, and those children were not, and that those precautions were not sabotaged. I don't know the circumstances behind anybody's birth control measures besides my own. Right. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people make assumptions, but if we're assuming like
there's a few things that you can assume.
If you're having this many children,
educated guesses.
Yeah, educated guesses. If you're having this many children with this in this close of succession, bro, you can't be wearing condoms.
Right.
There's no way that these many people that all of them think it's you. And yeah, like you could be.
It's also safe to assume that he wilding because of his response. At no point did he deny paternity. Yeah. At no point did he say that's not my baby. At no point did he say I thought you took a plan B. At no point did he say but I pulled out. At no point did he say but I wore a condom. How? He's not denying that he did it or that it's his or anything like that. So just you know full well what you're doing, and for that to be the response, I can't. You got enough people. I don't know how many people you got around you, but I know as a millionaire, somebody in NBA, and especially this not your rookie season, you know enough to treat everybody like they trying to use you. Every bitch that you meet, you need to treat like they trying to use you until you figure out, until you can prove that they not.
Until you've proven otherwise, everyone is trying to use you, and like that is not to mean that you treat people like trash, but like. Go into every encounter with the understanding that like I am in a position of like
that a lot of people want to be in, that a lot of people can benefit from by being around me.
And so I need to move a certain way. And like it's not to be mean to people, but it's like I need to be very discerning about who I allow to be around me.
You could also just go get a vasectomy. Then you can nut in all the bitches you want after that period, that trial period is up. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. There's things you can do. I do agree that, she has more time on earth. So she has more experience. I won't take away. She has more life experience. She's been here longer. I just don't think that weighs nearly enough in that power dynamic, because these not regular folk. A average 38-year-old and an average 23-year-old, I'm looking at that like even an average 23-year-old with some money. Like, but somebody in a situation like, I'm pretty sure, I'm not saying that I know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure when you come from college and you get drafted into the NBA, when they sit down with you, when you start signing the papers, they put people around you. They offer you people. I'm sure that there are lawyers and financial advisors and all that stuff that work directly with the NBA. When you get somebody new, recommend them to me. Send them my way. They have people. And even if not, we literally just saw this exact same shit happen with Drea last year. That's your peer. That's your colleague. And we just saw this happen. It's been happening. It's not new.
Not just Drea, but also what's that other girl name? Brittany Renner. Mm-hmm. She was showing up at that nigga high school basketball games. Yeah. That shit was wild. But now she's like really, really religious.
The whole religious pipeline is a straight line.
But I don't expect them to go the way of like a hijab. That was an interesting turn. I did not expect that.
Oh, not Christian.
No, she Muslim.
Yeah, shake it up.
I mean, this is the thing.
Speaking of, what we didn't talk about?
Oh no.
That lady said, it's against my religion to tell you my business.
Wait, who is this?
The lady that catfished that 19-year-old boy in Pakistan.
I did not hear. I heard about this and immediately it was like, I don't know what this is. This sounds like a mental health issue. I'm not.
Something's going on. Yeah. Okay. So there's a woman. I think she's 38. Mm-hmm. Anijah. She's from New York or New Jersey. Excuse me. And she was talking to this guy online. She was using a picture of a blonde white woman, if I'm not mistaken. I don't be on the internet for real. So I'm piecing together what I have heard from different videos of other people talking about the shit. But she was catfishing this boy. He said, let's get married.
She shows up in Pakistan.
And he was like,
but he was kind of down. And then his mom sees that it's a black lady. And she's like, absolutely not. Yeah. And your mom just saw not only they threw that she's a black lady in there, but like your mom saw that this lady that she doesn't fucking know. I'm sure she's like, absolutely not. Did you tell her that you was getting married to the white girl?
Right. Or because who is this? I know you didn't bring this.
There be shit that leave out the stories to make it sound more racist than it actually might be. Yeah. Like we don't know these details. Like you didn't tell me this, but okay, whatever. So black lady shows up. I know that part. Like mom says hell nah, and now like he's trying to he was trying to contact the American government to try to get her to like
they brought her a plane ticket and everything. She's just like,
she was just like, America, I need $500,000 to fix the country.
She was asking America for money. I only ever saw her telling. She told them people,
$100,000 to fix the country.
She was like, yeah, because y'all need to fix this. This is not okay. What? These people, girl, what is going on?
I did see.
Yeah, they said, and apparently she been over there since October.
But yeah, I think that one of her sons came forward and was like, yeah, she's bipolar. Mm-hmm. This is not unusual behavior. We've seen stuff like this before. And like as a nigga who's worked in mental health, this is not
abnormal.
Yeah, no. The thing that I have realized in my time of being on the internet is that like a lot of the things that we be seeing where people be like crashing out, people like mental health is a real, but not in the way that y'all be thinking it's real. It'd be like these people are unwell. Mm-hmm. A good portion of the people okay. I'm gonna look into camera.
Okay.
A good portion of the American population does not have good mental health, and has not been educated in a way that allows them to use critical thinking skills. If they were educated in such a fashion, we would not actually be in the situation that we were in now. That also includes like if they followed the religion that they say that they followed, we would not have elected the people that we have elected to the things that we've elected them to, because they don't actually follow those things. They just tell you that they do in order to get you to vote for them, and then they do things against your civil interests.
And if I was you, I wouldn't take that.
Also, the things that y'all be thinking are in the Bible don't actually be in the Bible, because y'all ain't read that.
And also, the Bible don't have no place in the law.
No, there's supposed to be a separation between churches. There's supposed to be, but that's a whole. But when you go
to the court, they make you put your hand on the Bible and swear. How you know I give a fuck about this book? How do you know that I care about this book? They make you put your hand in the courthouse.
Well, you can swear. I think you.
Because you can swear on a Quran or any other, but regardless of what book it is, mm-hmm. it shouldn't be in this courthouse.
Well, regardless of what it is you're swearing on,
it should be in this
if you lie, they still gonna put you. They catch you. You're going to.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because what is the point of that?
What? I have no idea.
Like,
I don't even know if they still do. I have no idea. I've never had to swear into anything. Remember, I told you I was supposed to go to court. We didn't actually have to do that, mm-hmm. so I don't know. I've never had to testify. I'm hoping that the whole thing goes away, that like everybody wises up and they like mediate it out, so I never actually have to go to court. I don't want to ever be in court, bro. I've spent my life trying to never have to deal with the criminal justice system ever if I can help it.
I don't want to have to go to court, but oh my God, I would be so cute. I would have a nasty little power suit. Ooh, it'd be so cute.
The people were not dressed like that there. Well, the lawyers were.
Yeah, maybe I just need to be a lawyer.
You were just talking about new careers.
Yeah, it's okay. But I don't like writing papers. Yeah. I don't like writing papers. You know, I wonder, do you got to go to school to be a weather girl? Is that a real job?
Meteorologist?
No, I don't want to be a meteorologist.
Communications? Yeah.
I don't want to be a meteorologist.
The people that I know that I went to school with that are like doing like weather now were like communications.
I know you got to go to school to be a meteorologist.
Yeah, but they were like communications majors, or they majored in journalism or something like that. Typically,
I could have been Hillary Banks for sure.
Okay, mm-hmm. I believe that.
Yeah, that would have been my career choice. If I could go back, no, I would have been a flight attendant. If I could go back knowing what I know now, I would have absolutely if I could go back in time, but the only rule was you cannot look up before we send you back. You cannot look up lottery ticket numbers, because that is. I would go back to the day I turned 18, and the next lottery I would have played.
Not only lottery, I'm buying stock in Apple. I'm buying stock in everything that I know is about to be on the come up. Like I'm investing in all of those things.
I don't think I would. I mean, I think knowing.
Oh, but the lottery numbers.
It was stupid not to. But the lottery is such a you won and that's it. That's your money. There is no, you know what I'm saying? Like with stocks, if you leave it in there too long, you can lose a lot of money, and whatever. If you take it out, you can miss out. This is what it is, and I don't know. Lottery. I mean, money changes people. I'm pretty sure money would change me, but I don't know if it will change me to want more, because even as a not rich person right now, I don't crave more money. Like, I feel like if I won a couple $100 million, you know how they be doing on the lottery. If I won a couple $100 million from the lottery, I don't think I would need more money.
The thing, if I won a couple $100 for the lottery, I would quit my job and get a part-time job, or maybe like go to school for like my own leisure, where I'm not really stressing about anything because I'm paying for it out of pocket and I'm just like having fun to be here. Mm-hmm. Like that's probably what I would do. I would go back to school, or I would find a part-time job where I'm like helping people. And what I really get to focus on doing is like having good mental health, doing projects that I want to do, and taking care of my body for real. Mm-hmm. That would be a great life. Like if I, which is actually like the fact that I feel like I need to win the lottery to be able to do that. Be like, you know what? If I could just get like work-life balance to where like work wasn't actually the centerpiece, where I had to work for my living. Mm-hmm. Like if I could make enough money to where I didn't have to work so hard.
Right.
That would be the life, actually. Just retirement, really.
Let's say I invented something, and now I'm a billionaire, just rich as fuck. Yeah. Money still coming in, not the lottery, but money constantly coming in. Right? I'm just rich as hell now. How much would I have to pay you? What would have to be your salary to just be my friend for a living? If I want to go somewhere, if I want to go do something, like how much would I pay you? Because you can't be at work. You can't be like, oh, I can't. I gotta see if I can take off work. If I call you in the morning and be like, well, I would check, of course, to make sure that you don't have plans. I would do my best to be accommodating. But if I'm like, ooh, I need somebody to come with me to go do this for a couple of days, and
what's the shortest notice you can give me?
The shortest that it could be a day. I would never do under 24 hours. Or I wouldn't be mad under 24 hours. If I let you know a few hours ahead and you can't, it'd be okay.
Am I gonna enjoy the stuff that we're gonna go do?
Yeah. I mean, it probably wouldn't be work stuff because I'm paying you to be my friend, not my assistant.
The military's made me do more for less, so
but you can't.
I'm trying to give an appropriate like gauge, like it's like on the low end. I'm trying to think of like the actual cost of living now, and I've got to support a family. So like right now, just me and little one, and so this shit, $80,000.
Is it?
For 80 grand? Yeah, because this is the thing. I'm smart enough that on 80 grand, she ain't got to work. If this is the thing, if I figure out a way to get to like that, she's not going to be working, and then we got to figure out again like once we decide to have kids. But I can make shit work for that amount of money to where she wouldn't have to work.
And then, I don't even be doing nothing for real. So you just be at home for most of the time until I was.
Exactly. Which means I get to take care of my entire life shit.
That's a question I like to ask. I like to ask people like, what would I have to pay you to just be my friend for a living? Like be available to me whenever I want to go do something. Your only job for real would be to like scroll on TikToks and have a folder for shit to do in different cities and states and stuff like that. So like every time you see something in a state that look fun, save it. And I'll be like, bitch, and I'll be like, friend, you want to go to Chicago? What's to do? Don't worry about it. Let me tell you. Yeah, we can go to Chicago.
Book the ticket. I got you.
We can find something to do when we get there. Don't even pack a bag. We'll get you some clothes when we get there.
You're basically paying me to scroll and do research on places for fun shit to do.
And then come with me.
Sure.
And then come with me.
Yeah, that sounds like a horrible way to make a living.
I'm filthy rich. Bring your girlfriend. Only if you want to, though. Maybe you need a break.
I did see this thing where like this dude who's like a millionaire becomes like friends with like a regular person. He's like, dog, I'm feeling so down. Do you want to come with me to like Bali for a month? And he's like, motherfucker, no, I have to work. Like, what the fuck do you mean? He's like, okay, my bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't think about that. If I gave you 30 grand, would you come to me with Bali for a month? He was like, wait, hold on. This is not how friendship. I'll come with you. I'm gonna explain to you on the plane why you shouldn't do this.
Not okay.
I was like, that's exactly how that would go.
Absolutely.
Because I'm gonna explain to you as we're on the plane. I was like, hey, don't do this anymore. Yeah. But you're gonna learn this lesson. Because lessons are important,
and everybody needs them.
And on that note, I feel like we should get out of here because we're gonna have to come back and do this again this week, which we're gonna have to figure out when because like schedule is starting to
schedule.
Yeah, but that's for a different time. So anyway, Thank y'all for being here another week, liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with time sense. We've greatly appreciated. We will be back here next week. Thank y'all for being here yet again. I have been RJ, and this is
Angela Renee Johnson,
aka
Big Rox.
Not the little one.
Never the little one, not even at the end of the show.
And thank you for being here. See y'all next week. Bye. Peace.